Me and Citrine.
Hello again, Divine One. I gave your words on gifts some thought. You said you would prefer something that money could not buy. I apologize for the delay. It feels as if I've kept you waiting for days, weeks, months.
Honestly, it might actually be months since the last time I saw the support.
It really hasn't been that long.
To me, it felt like an eternity.
Do you have an idea?
Indeed, I have. I think this token of my gratitude will be much more to your liking. For you.
Oh, it's
a pebble!
Yes, this certainly is a pebble.
I found it sitting on the side of the road and paid nothing to acquire it. What a thrill! No cost, no worth. I quite literally stumbled upon the perfect gift for you. Is something the matter, Divine One?
I didn't mean literally just pick up something from the floor.
I guess I didn't explain myself well enough. Imagine that you found this pebble a long time ago and kept it. Maybe you grew attached to it. If you were to give me that pebble, one you cherished, I would consider it a wonderful gift.
One that I cherished?
You know, sentimental value? Worth that comes from the heart rather than the wallet?
Worth that comes from the heart. I think I understand. Next time, I'll offer you something that will truly delight you. Rest easy, Divine One. I shall return.
Let's see what she comes up with. Me and Louis, how are you going to be a creep this time?
Hi, Louis.
Ah, greetings, Divine One.
Are you doing your people-watching thing again? I can leave if I'm interrupting.
Oh, you weren't interrupting anything. I was thinking about my family. I left 3 younger brothers behind back in my hometown.
So you're the oldest?
Yes, I am the oldest of us 4.
Wow. It must have been tough being the big brother.
I suppose so, from a certain point of view. Our mother passed away before her time, so it was up to me to raise them. But I loved them nonetheless. We all muddled through together somehow.
Maybe taking care of them is how you got to be such a good retainer.
You know, you may be right. It takes quite a bit to ruffle me, as it were. And now that I consider it, growing up in that way may have given rise to my little hobby.
How so?
Spending one's youth in an all-male household gives one a rather narrow view of the world.
So I tried to defend Louis originally, because it seemed like people were going too hard on him. But then he says something like that.
I guess. Do your kid brothers do it too?
They do not.
That kind of pokes a hole in your theory then. I think it might just be you, Louis.
The mystery deepens.
Mm-hmm. Alright, me and Rosado. Oh, only a C on this one.
Hello, Rosado.
Divine One, have you seen my latest drawing?
I have. An old well deep in a forest. A single sunbeam illuminating a lone flower in bloom. You conveyed a perfect balance of warmth and isolation, light and dark. Just breathtaking.
Exactly. You saw all that right away, didn't you? You would not believe how much time I spent hiking in the woods to find that view. But to hear your experience, to know you understand, makes it all worth it.
Finding beautiful things, then sharing them with friends who would never see them otherwise? You found a lovely hobby, Rosado. I can't wait for your next piece.
Aw, sweet of you to say. But if you're expecting more, I need to raise the stakes. Hey, maybe you could help me. There's a spot I want to get to, but it's a tough hike. It would definitely help to have a buddy.
You have a wyvern.
I'd love to come along.
Great, thanks so much.
Like, am I wrong? Just use the wyvern? Me and Celestia. This will be interesting.
Celestia, you still haven't taken a break?
Well, no, I was still organizing the weapons. I'm almost finished.
You know, you can reach out to me at any time. I'd be happy to help you. All of these things you've been noticing and taking care of for us have been really helpful.
I'm doing this because I want to. By the way, you were wonderful in battle today, Divine One. The bravery you show protecting your friends is inspiring. But all that effort requires rest, too.
Thank you. I'll get plenty of food and rest. You don't need to worry about me. Speaking of food, wasn't today's meal so good? Vegetable soup was delicious.
Oh, that does sound lovely.
Sorry, I didn't realize you hadn't eaten. I'm sure there's still some left if you want to go now.
No need to apologize. I got busy and forgot. Huh, the last time I sat down for a proper meal was,
1,000 years ago.
a few days ago, I think.
What? You need a proper sit-down meal.
Meals take time, but I do snack a lot. There's just so much I want to do for everyone.
That's no good. You're coming with me, Celestia.
Where are we going?
You have to eat properly if you're going to have enough energy for all this activity. I'll be watching to see that you take time to sit down and eat more.
Okay. And me... Really? We got a support conversation with Saphir already? Wow.
Thank you for sparring with me, Saphir.
No problem. Always a pleasure to find an opponent who can help me work up a sweat.
Glad to hear it, since I barely kept up. I see now why Brodia holds you in such high regard.
Don't be too modest. You're good, and you've got lots of room to grow. Strength, skill, speed. You're full of potential. Keep training. You'll see.
Maybe. But what I really envy is your intensity. The way you press the attack, it's relentless. Do you think I've got the potential to be as ferocious a fighter as you are?
That's...
Saphir?
Sorry. Listen, you'd be better off not modeling your fighting style too much after mine.
I'm old.
Ferocity doesn't suit you. You're too kind a person for it. Just be yourself and hang on tight to that kindness. Don't let it go.
I understand, Saphir. Thank you.
Like, you have to take lives as part of war anyway, but I suppose there's a difference between doing that as part of war and being a warrior in this context. Madeline.
Thanks for training with me, Madeline.
No, thank you. It was an honor to spar with someone of your talents. Actually, may I say something? Before we part ways.
Of course. What is it?
I just want to say how much I admire you. You're so earnest and optimistic. Not to mention how graciously you accepted those of us from another world. What sets you apart as a leader is not your divine dragon roots, but your kind heart.
Oh, I appreciate your kindness, but that's quite a few compliments to throw my way at once. For what it's worth, you're incredible too. You're loyal and fearless in battle. I'm grateful that you came to our world.
Please, it is a knight's role to charge bravely into battle. I don't need praise for doing my duty. After all, it's not the recognition that matters. It's the fact that I am serving my purpose in helping you secure victory.
That's very reassuring to hear.
Now, I must be off to my next engagement. If ever you're short a sparring partner, feel free to call on me again.
Alright. Me and Goldmary.
Was the meal to your satisfaction, Divine One?
Oh, yes. It was delicious. Thanks so much.
Could you look me in the eyes, please?
Sure?
Perfect. Keep on looking right at me.
Why?
You have such an intense gaze. Tell me what you're feeling in this moment.
A bit weirded out.
Nothing much, really.
Have I stirred your heart so little? Let me ask you again. I'll whisper in your ear this time.
Okay.
Has your lunch with me today brought you any feelings of contentment?
Damn.
Oh, very much so.
I knew it. I'm so glad. Tell me more about these feelings.
She is down bad.
Well, I'm so content I couldn't eat another bite. I'd be really curious to learn your recipe.
That wasn't what she meant.
My recipe. Not exactly what I had in mind, but if that's really what you want, I'll teach you.
Gold Mary? Okay. And then last one for me is Nell.
Hey, Nell. How are you feeling? Having any trouble adjusting or anything?
I have had no difficulty. And I feel the same as I felt prior to my slumber.
I'm glad to hear that. All the same, I hope you'll come to me if there's anything you need.
Before I arrived here, Rafal informed me of the circumstances which allowed me to awaken. You had a notion of how to wake me, but you could not be assured of success.
Was it a miracle by any chance?
And yet you pondered whether I would come, as if to take that success as given. Why?
You're right. I didn't know for sure. I guess I just believed it.
Explain.
I chose to have faith that we'd meet again, Nell. No matter how long it took.
I see. You truly are possessed of a virtuous nature, Divine One. I only hope that your gentle disposition does not cause you to trust others unduly. Farewell.
I guess I should be used to the lectures by now. Even so, it's good to see her in high spirits. Never change now.
Okay, so those are all the supports for me. So let's go for Seedle. Seedle and Kagetsu.
La Roue de Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in the upright position.
Nope.
Hello, Cito. What are you doing?
I'm honing my divination powers using a tarot deck. While I'm best known for my dancing, I'm also skilled at fortune telling.
Already you excel, and yet you remain in continual practice. You are very dedicated.
I have my reasons.
I see.
As long as I'm practicing, I could give your fortune a read, Kagetsu.
Oh, no need. I already have this ability. I will demonstrate. Prepare yourself. Soon you will be eating sliced meats layered between two breads.
Yes, that's right. But how did you...
I told you. It is my ability to see the future.
You can just see the future? Could you show me how?
That must be mind-blowing for a fortune teller.
I am surprised you are so interested. Alas, my power cannot be taught. I was born with this gift. I did not acquire it by learning, but it is cooling fans in winter, as they say. Useless. I get only inconsequential details.
I see. It sounds like I should probably focus on my own divination skills.
Okay. Seedle and Chloe.
Spirit of the cards, cast your divine light so that I may see the correct path forward.
Seedle, I heard you shouting. What's going on?
Oh, Chloe. I'm in the middle of a very important reading.
You yell when you're reading?
Look at this. Right here, before me. Meat sizzling on the fire, dripping and juicy. Oh, how tempting. But my dancing will be less than disciplined if I let my passion for savory flavors rule me. My body is my instrument. I must be vigilant. So, here I sit, consulting the cards.
Sounds like fun.
Well, what did the cards tell you?
That I'll eat your food for you?
As much as it pains me to say, it appears I'm not destined to eat this meat.
More from me then.
Moonlight stars. I thought you'd protest at least a little bit. Oh well, go ahead. Though must you enjoy it so much?
Thanks for the meal, Seedle. Next time, it'll be my treat.
If you say so. Sounds delicious.
Alright, Seedle and Rosado.
You can look. I don't mind.
What?
You've kind of been staring at me. It's okay. I know I'm adorable. You were admiring my cuteness, right? Admire away.
Oh, well, I suppose you're not wrong. I do appreciate the way you take care of yourself and your appearance. Your hair is so shiny. It practically glows. And your skin. It's the picture of health. I'm dying to know what your beauty secret is.
Aw, thanks so much. I don't have any beauty secrets, though.
That's not possible. You have to be doing something. Watching what you eat, exercising vigorously, something?
Nope, I'm just like this.
It's not possible to look like you without putting in some kind of effort. If you're telling the truth, it's just not fair. I put a lot of work into being me.
I don't know what to tell you. I really don't do anything special.
Please, maybe it's something you're not aware of. Or maybe you're just keeping your secret from me. Either way, I'm going to figure it out. As a dancer, my craft demands it.
I will find out what shampoo you use. Tresemme? Pantene?
At last. I think I finally got the steps down.
Seedal, your movement is so graceful.
As it should be. I am a professional dancer.
You know, watching you is giving me the urge to cut a rug myself. What do you say? Want to dance together?
Yes, if you'd like.
Flawless finish! Oh, that ought to go down in history as the best dance ever!
Pandreo? I've never danced like that. The movements, they don't match the rhythm at all.
I'm very graceful and you're very funky.
I understand why the others call it the Dance of Darkness. A grotesque pantomime.
Really? I had a great time.
A great time? Is that enough for you?
Ooh, he's coming into the thing of, I dance because it's my job. You're dancing for fun?
Define enough.
I take it you like to dance, yes? Well, to really and truly dance, you have to work at it.
You're not a real dancer, Pandreo.
So that's how it goes, huh?
Yes, that's exactly how it goes. But don't worry, I'll teach you to dance correctly.
Correctly? Ooh.
All right, if you insist. I doubt it'll take me too long to pick it up.
We'll see about that, Seedal. Seedal and Citrine.
Seedal, is it true you can tell fortunes?
It is. I can divine anything, from the day's fortune to a person's greater fate.
And yet we've never seen you actually do it.
What a marvelous talent! In that case, would you read Brodia's future for me?
How vague a request.
Brodia's future?
Brodia is my home. I love my home. And since the start of the war, I have been worried about its future.
Ah, you'd like to know the fate of the kingdom then? It may not be good news. Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes. I am prepared for the truth, whatever it may be.
Understood. Then, let's begin. Spirit of the cards, cast your divine light so that I may see the fate that awaits great Brodia. It is revealed. Brodia's future.
Yes?
I see nothing.
Nothing? What do you mean, nothing?
It's just as I said. I see nothing. That's what the cards have shown me.
That can't be. Does that... Will the war bring my country to ruin?
I admit, I'm not really sure myself.
I see. Well, thank you for the reading.
Kind of depressing, but okay. So that's all the Seedals. Jean and Chloe.
Hey, Jean, would these herbs be useful?
Definitely. You have a good eye for this, Chloe. I can use those to relieve fevers.
Oh, that's good, because I see a lot more growing just over there.
Thanks for your help. Go ahead and pick a few more than usual. It's been really nice having you out here with me.
Well, your medicine has been a big help for all of us, so I'm happy to return the favor.
Still, it's very kind of you. Just be careful, okay? This part of the forest can get pretty dark in places.
Huh, you're right. This is just the kind of forest that feels like it could be... haunted.
I appreciate that the text actually matches the intonation.
Haunted?
Are you scared of ghosts, John?
No, the idea of ghosts doesn't frighten me.
Most children would say that just to sound brave, but you mean it, don't you?
A ghost can't really do anything to you. No, what's much scarier to me is illness and injury. Things that could actually end someone's life.
Good point. In that case, we should gather more herbs so we can be better prepared for those things.
Right. Many illnesses and injuries are highly treatable if you know what to do. You don't mind staying out with me a little longer, do you, Chloe?
Of course not.
Who will protect you from the ghosts otherwise? Alright. Kagetsu and Diamant.
Prince Diamant, I must see your skill. Let us duel.
A duel? Sounds like fun. I don't believe we've had a proper sparring match yet, have we?
You are easy to convince. Good.
You like to train, right? I have a pretty rigorous routine myself. I just got done sprinting up and over 3 local mountains. A duel sounds like a nice cooldown.
3 local mountain sprinting?
Mountains? 3 mountains?
All right, Kagetsu. Give me everything you've got.
I cannot.
What? Why?
Much as I long to challenge you, it would not do to face you in this state. It would not be satisfying to win merely because you are tired.
So you won't challenge me unless I'm fresh out of bed? A win is a win, so let's duel.
No, I cannot allow it. I have been raised to prize honor above victory. That is my homeland's way. Win or lose, it is essential to uphold standards of dignity and fairness. We must be like cherry blossoms, blooming only at appropriate times.
Ah, I see. That is an admirable philosophy. Let's consider our duel postponed.
Thank you. I know it was I who extended this invitation. I appreciate your understanding.
I'll make sure I'm rested and at full strength next time. I won't hold anything back.
Excellent. I look forward to this fine contest.
Who goes sprinting over mountains? Seriously. Alright. Marin and Chloe.
Oh, hello, Marin.
Well, hello, Chloe. You're looking beautiful as always. You know, I saw these blossoms and immediately thought of you. One beauty deserves another. I hope you like them.
Wow, that's really sweet of you, Marin. You're so charming and cool, like a knight out of a fairy tale.
Me? Charming and cool? You're much too kind. Hey, I happen to have some sweets. They're delicious. Care to share them with me?
Aw, what a nice surprise. I would love to.
Today is shaping up to be a fine day indeed.
Let's sit over there with the nice view. We can share your sweets and my pickled fish guts.
Sorry, did you say pickled guts?
Yes, fish guts.
I bet you they'll go perfectly with the sweets.
No, they won't.
I'm not so sure about that. Honestly, the combination sounds fairly wretched.
You never know until you try, though.
Perhaps just one bite, if you insist. But if I get an upset stomach, you have to take care of me.
I'd be happy to. Shall we brave the unknown together, Marin?
It's not exactly unknown. You probably had the fish guts before. Alright. Chloe and Amber. God, I've not used Amber in ages.
Chloe, listen up. I have something that's gonna blow your mind.
What's got you so riled up?
You've heard of the Fountain of Youth, right? You know, from those fairy tales you love?
Oh, those are some of the best stories. But why do you ask?
Brace. I got my hands on the only map to its hidden location.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Especially since the Fountain of Youth isn't real. Why would it be on a map?
That's exactly it. That's why this is so amazing. If it doesn't exist, then why do I have a map that shows its precise location?
You're not giving us all the details, Amber.
So, what do you say, Chloe? Want to join me on a quest to find the Fountain of Youth? You know all about this fairy tale stuff. If we team up, we'll be unstoppable.
Sure, I'll tag along. Maybe on the way, we'll see some nice landscapes right out of a fairy tale.
Really? Great! Thanks! I can't wait. Let's go find that fountain.
Like, what's he hoping to get out of it? Alright. Rosado and Hortensia.
Picture perfect, Hortensia.
Huh? What did you say?
Look, I drew your picture. I can draw real fast. It's my not-so-hidden talent. See, it's practically a mirror. And look how beautiful you are.
Seriously? I'm staring off into the distance. I look boring. Here, do it again. I'll pose for it properly this time.
But then it won't be candid.
I like this one, though.
Are you joking? It's awful. The expression doesn't express me at all. Here, this is my good side. Draw me again.
Nah, your first expression's better.
This is an order from your princess.
Fine, fine. Make the face again. Done. Is this what you wanted?
Perfect. Be sure to throw that other one away.
Oh my god, please delete
We
that.
can't let future generations think I was some boring girl always staring off at nothing.
There's nothing boring about you.
Rosado and Goldmary.
Hey, Goldmary, could you teach me how to cook?
I could, but why the sudden interest?
I've been thinking. When it comes to cuteness, I'm obviously miles ahead of you.
Excuse me?
But you're still better than me at a lot of things. And cooking is one of your many talents. So I figure, if I really want to compete with you, I should learn. How hard could it be?
Sorry, but I'm still not past the part where you said you're miles ahead of me in cuteness.
Really? Well, we can come back to that another day. The important thing is I want to learn to cook, and I want you to teach me. What do you say?
Not the most flattering way to ask for a favor, but since we're friends... All right, I'll teach you.
Yes! Thanks, Goldmary! Soon I'll be adorable and multi-talented.
I suppose we'll see.
Train him how to cook badly on purpose. Diamant and Ivy. This would be an interesting one.
Is someone there? No one? Or a ghost?
Chloe, are you hiding somewhere?
Please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost.
Princess Ivy? It's okay. You're safe. I promise. Those shadows in the brush are just that. Simple shadows.
I was actually jumping at shadows? You're right. Not a ghost to be seen.
It isn't like you to misread foliage as an active threat. Is everything okay?
Please don't tell anyone about this. It cannot get out that the future ruler of Elusia was frightened by mere shrubbery. Or even worse, that the Prince of Brodia had to come to her rescue.
What will they think?
Believe me, I understand. I won't say a word.
I am in your debt.
It seems you've been dealing with this fear for a while. Here, Princess Ivy. I'd like for you to have this.
What is it? Some kind of crystal?
It's a gem from one of Brodia's mines. It's said to bring courage to those who need it. Keep it as a good luck charm. Then you won't have anything to be afraid of.
But why do you have it, Diamant?
Charity from Brodia is not going to do my royal image any favors.
Don't think of it as a tether to Brodia. This is just a simple gift from me to you. If it truly makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to keep it. I won't mind. Farewell.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I didn't know such treasures could be found in Brodia.
Alright. Celestia and Madeline?
How are you, Madeline? Are you adjusting to this world?
I was uneasy at first, but I'll say I am feeling more comfortable on and off the battlefield.
It makes me happy to hear that. Try not to push yourself too hard, all right? I'm concerned because, well, you often overdo it.
Celestia, now that we're in this new world, I'd appreciate it if you stopped babying me. Really, there's no need to worry. I'm not overdoing anything.
Well, I suppose I don't need to nag too much. there are others here also watching out for you.
Yes, even the people of this world, despite my being new here. I'm grateful for their hospitality. It hardens my determination to work on their behalf and match their kindness.
Look at you being so ceremonious. It reminds me of Mother.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's all right. You just caught me off guard. I won't deny that my speech and manners resemble his. He was my mentor, after all. After my parents' death, it was he who took me in and trained me for battle.
I was so surprised when the two of you came to Lethos. I thought you were his daughter.
Brother and sister I could see, but not father and daughter. Oh, dear. What time is it? As much as I'd love to continue reminiscing, I ought to go train. Let's pick this up later, shall we?
Well, she is growing up to become a fine young woman.
Alright, and I think this should be the last one. Oh no, there's a couple more actually. Celestia and Nell.
Lady Nell, would you like something to drink?
That will not be necessary.
How about something to eat? I brought some bread.
I am not hungry.
I suppose I can eat this later then. Perhaps you should get some rest.
Celestia.
What is it?
You have, of late, been fussing over me a great deal. Why?
Well, I was unable to protect you in a past battle. I don't want that to happen again. So I decided to stay by your side and keep you safe.
The sentiment is appreciated. But our relationship is no longer hierarchical. We now aid the Divine Dragon as equals. You served me well in our world. And I consider your duty in that regard fulfilled.
If that's how you feel, then I suppose I should do as I please from now on.
Very good. Then I bid you farewell.
I'm doing what I want.
You are following me.
I hope you don't mind. This is what it pleases me to do. I want to stay by your side.
Following around like a little puppy. Alright. Alfred and Boucheron.
Nice. I've said it before, but I really admire those muscles, Boucheron.
I appreciate the compliment.
Your triceps are especially well developed. Mind if I feel them?
Anything you want, Prince Alfred.
Yes. Incredible stuff.
This must be very disconcerting.
Practically a Fiornese national treasure. The forearm is perfectly sculpted, too. Wish mine was like that.
Are you finished now?
Oh, guess I got carried away there. You gotta admit, though, these muscles of yours are something else. I can't help but wonder what the secret is to getting beauties like these.
Nothing special, really.
Oh, that's what you always say. There must be some trick to it. Unless you're telling me they're all natural. How is that possible?
That's a bit,
weird.
A bit what? Is there something special about this one?
No, Prince Alfred. It's just a bit ticklish.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
I always hate it when someone says, "Why didn't you say so?" It's like, I did say so. I'm saying it right now. Boucheron and Panette.
When using knives and forks, start from the outside and work your way in.
Understood. Let us see here. Why is Fiornese food so slippery? It refuses to stay on my fork.
That piece is a bit too large. Use the knife to cut it smaller. It looks more graceful that way.
Smaller pieces. Deuces, this is complicated.
I know you said you were nervous, but I didn't realize how little experience you had here.
Oh, perhaps I ought to drink some water to calm my nerves.
Wait, no! That dish is meant for washing your hands, not to sip from.
How misleading.
How did you manage to eat meals with the Solnick royal family?
I didn't.
I always muddled through by mimicking others.
I suppose there's something to be said for that.
Alas, perhaps proper etiquette is simply beyond my grasp.
Ah, don't give up so easily. Everyone has a hard time learning these things.
In truth, my home life growing up was far from perfect.
Ooh. Backstory secrets?
How arrogant of me, assuming I could pass myself off as a noble.
The way you were raised isn't that important. If you want to learn, I'll teach you. You might make some mistakes here and there, but I'll help you, no matter how long it takes.
Truly?
Of course. Correcting our mistakes is how we learn, after all. Let's try again from the start.
You're quite right. Look at me, hanging my head in defeat. From here on, I shall hold it high. I will not let you down, Boucheron.
Okay. Gold Mary. And Yunaka.
It's a wonderful day for laundry. Wash, rinse, dry, starch, fold. Every step with precision and grace.
Look at you enjoying your chores. Is that even allowed?
I should hope so. I love laundry. Care to join me?
Me? I'll pass.
I don't think you can really enjoy a chore. Like, it can be satisfying to get it done when there's a lot of it, for example, but I don't think it can be a fun thing to do by itself.
Are you sure? You might discover that washing clothes on a sunny day is refreshing and restorative.
No, I don't believe you.
Keeping neat and clean won't exactly lose you any friends either.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Or maybe you've got something hidden among your unmentionables and don't want me to see.
What? Gross, no.
I suppose I'll take your word for it.
Look, it's just better if I decline. Sorry.
Why is that?
It just is. I'd rather not get into why. Actually, I'd better go. See you around.
I wonder what that was about.
Okay, was that the last one? It was. Alright, so I think that's probably a good place to call the stream for today. As before, and as usual, I will spend some time off screen doing some support grinding. I think we'll probably start the next stream doing some supports, just to get them done. Because it's like a nice way to sort of chain them together. You get a lot of supports done in one go, and then you can start doing a few more in one go, technically. So, yeah, I will do that. And then we will carry on doing some more paralogs, because we have tons and tons and tons of paralogs to do. And we will be getting through them a lot quicker. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can watch us live on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So twitch.tv/RiggyRob or youtube.com/@RiggyRob. Link to that is in the chat now. We try to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 9 PM UK time. If you're not sure of when we're live, follow us on Twitter and there'll be a tweet to go there. And as always, every follow, every like, every subscription, every comment, wherever it is, it always helps us out. So please consider doing that to help us out. To get us seen by more people, it means that we can do more things for this. Again, I am sorry that I've had to reduce the difficulty of the playthrough. But, you know, I kind of had to, you know. It was going to drive me crazy if there was going to be more things of the game crashing, the Switch crashing, and just not being able to get through stuff. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all next time.